After he came, we moved to Key village. We must have to descend the hill and join the Kaza-Manali highway since Key and Kibber villages are on different hills. Once again we were travelling along the bank of SPITI river. From here, the left side road leads to Manali, while the straight road leads to Key, Kibber, Chicham and other adjacent villages. Key Monastery is a beautiful Tibetan Buddhist monastery situated right on the top hill which is close to SPITI river. Monastery situated at 4,166 meters above sea level. Key Monastery is the largest monastery in the SPITI valley and most praised religious training center for lamas. The entire monastery consists of 3 floors, which includes an underground storage room. The assembly hall is amazingly decorated and can accommodate a lot of monks together. To look back into the history, we found that the monastery was founded by the Brompton in 11th century. However, during the 17th century, it was attacked by the Mongols. In 1820, it was again targeted during the war between the Kulu and Ladakh. But these are not the only things that the monastery has seen. It was severely destructed in the year 1841 when the Dogra army attacked it under the Rahim and Ghulam Khan. The same year, the monastery suffered even more when Sikh army targeted it. The entire period of the 1840s was so bad for the monastery that it caught fire, and in the year 1975 an earthquake destroyed it furthermore. While roaming around the monastery, one of the monks invited us for the tea. He also offered us prasad made up of dry fruits. Here we also had a light conversation with them. While talking with them, we came to know that before the COVID, those monks allows outsiders for overnight stay, but now it is closed due to the COVID. He took us to the most important part of the monastery. He showed us the most peaceful location of the monastery where we can meditate. Construction of the room was built by the purely organic material like mud and wood. The room was quite dark. There is no artificial light inside the room. Those rooms only had a small window through which the rays of sunlight entered. Due to the restriction of the camera uses, we not filmed the rest of the part of the monastery. After spending some peaceful time in the monastery, we left that place and went backside of the monastery. Here we did a small hike to capture some of the beautiful shots of Key Monastery. Kibber is one of the popular villages in SPITI Valley and famous for the base village of Kanomo Peak Trek. After reaching Kibber, our driver suggested one homestay for tonight. We asked owner for a room availability and we got the room. This homestay was quite expensive for us, but worth for the money as dinner and breakfast included in it. Kibber has no access to mobile network. Our guest house owner told us that the mobile network is only available at this location. So, if you wish to call someone, you must first place the phone in this position and then speak using the speaker mode. We felt the struggle of the SPITI people that day. We left home after a cup of tea for our next exploration journey. We were walking through the narrow road of village. The village is well structured with stone and mud houses, a school, a post office, and a primary healthcare center. The landscape of the village is captivating. It is surrounded by the limestone rock mountain. With population of under 400 people, Kibber is a home of magnificent snow leopard. People at the Kibber do farming and livestock rearing for their livelihood. Not many areas in the Spiti are fertile. Kibber is one of the high-yielding lands in the region. While walking, we also did a fossil hunting. After crossing small hilly patches and 4 to 5 km of walk, we finally reached at the place where Chicham Bridge is constructed. Chicham Bridge is at the staggering height of 13,596 feet and connects the two villages named Chicham and Kibber. The bridge is wrapped with colorful Tibetan prayer flag of 5 colors: blue, white, red, green and yellow. It was difficult to build the bridge in such a deep Grand Canyon. Just look down and you will find yourself gaping below 1,000 feet deep gorge. The gorge below is known by the name of Samba Lamba Nalla. It took about 15 years of efforts to construct it. Prior to inauguration of this bridge in 2017, the villager used a pulley-driven ropeway to traverse between the Kibber and Chicham village. We didn't dare to fly the drone above Chicham Bridge due to the high wind. We woke up early in the morning, did a breakfast and ran to catch the bus. There was only one HRTC bus running a day from Chicham to Gaza. Bus which left Chicham at 8 o'clock in the morning reached Kibber at around 9 o'clock. By this bus we reached Gaza. On that day we stayed in Gaza and did planning for next journey. We had to leave Gaza early in the next morning for our next adventure.
Smiley? किसने मारा पत्थर? किसने पत्थर मारा? ये एटीट्यूड पर हाँ क्या क्या ये हैं हमारे टूरिस्ट। आपका नाम क्या है जी?
उल्टा पकड़ना। मेरा नाम प्रवीण है।
बताओ
आपका?
तुम लोग बनाओ, तुम लोग बताओ कौन है।
मेरा नाम है पिरो, इसका नाम है नुबला,
कौन?
इनका नाम है अरविंद,